say go through the night. Al Bernadette not with courage they fight. Ridgely, Marlena, and Toomba on deck. Against the order, they won't break a sweat. A world full of darkness, but heroes stand tall. Battling the shadows, won't let themselves fall. The royal oppression, they aim to break free. In the land of the lost, they're the key. No dragons remain, just a distant memory. But the spirit of fire burns wild and free. These heroes, they push on through the perilous haze. And the world has been shattered, they'll find better days. The orders grip titans, but they'll resist. With every step forward, they'll persist. In the face of danger, they'll never back down. The ultimate treasure, the freedom unbound. As this journey unfolds, they'll conquer the fear. Through the storms and the battles, the ending nears. The order will crumble, the heroes will win. In the wakes of woe, a new world begins. So raise your voice, let the tale be told of the fearless adventures, brave and bold. In the wakes of woe, they'll rewrite the story of a world reborn in all of its glory.
Whoa, whoa, in the wakes of woe, we sail. Fighting the darkness, we will prevail. Our heroes rise up, an unstoppable crew. In the wakes of woe, they'll see it through.
So DM, at this point, what we talked about earlier, is my detect magic spell starting to fade. Do I catch that thing we talked about or not?
Yes, you do.
Okay, so I'm looking down at the destroyed scry sigil and then up it, not, and I'll look over it. Elle's with me, right? She came down with me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
And she's just immediately trying to find some rope to tie the suit of armor down.
Elle, the magic that is coming off of Not is the same as that card that you pulled out of your boot.
She looks a little weirded out at that knowledge.
Where did you get that? You said you got it from him.
She doesn't know what you're referring to.
You said
Hello,
that
I
Not.
am here now.
As am I. Oh,
You said that
he
Not.
actually sees it.
You said that Not gave you that card.
She shakes her head, but also doesn't say anything else.
But you got it on Teef or on the order ship?
Holds up one finger.
This is taking too long.
On teeth.
She nods at Tunba.
Look over at Keenan. How long has this been happening?
Ever since the first encounter that you all were engaged in.
Didn't think to say anything?
You were all busy.
You do not seem concerned by this. What happened?
I'm quite concerned. You are just here now. Are we not all concerned?
I am quite concerned, but I am not a doctor. My doctor is
I am not
every season.
concerned. Only because he has no fleshy bits to be worried about. He's probably just napping.
Bernadette starts looking him over, both medically and mechanically.
I don't believe not can nap, actually.
You can roll a medicine check.
Alright.
Look at my sheet. I don't know shit about this. I will assist. I have a few points in medicine. I'll assist. Giving you an advantage.
Alright, advantage. Alright, first one was a 15.
What are your levels in?
13. Levels? I have proficiency in medicine.
Okay.
I don't have proficiency, but I do have like 3 points. A 3 bonus.
Oh, it is still a 15.
Whatever is affecting that is not of natural causes.
Me, God, he is cursed.
I do not have the capability to deal with this.
Elle's binding his arms and legs.
Goomba
Another
looks
kind of question that, or
I know someone who could probably help us with this, but we've got to get him to half past.
Oh,
Yes,
he's gonna be like this for a while.
Very well. Who?
My mother.
You seem to know a lot of people.
I typically know my mother, yes.
No, you. Never mind. I was trying to sound intriguing and everything, and you just went and ruined the mood.
Your mother is a spellcaster.
She's a bard, but she studied under some clerics for a little while.
A god? A bard?
Yeah.
Is she open for any stage acts, perhaps? Backup dancers?
She doesn't perform anymore, but
Oh,
she went to a college of law.
You could go to school, Ribsley.
I
Get
only
some
went to
brains.
school.
When?
Just yesterday, yes.
Are we concerned about the order while at half past, considering no doubt the bounty on your head, the bounty on his head, and potentially the bounty on everybody else?
I think the order is an issue everywhere.
Is he and you going to be recognized as soon as we get there?
No. I think that the Oathsworn have got things on lock and half past for now.
The Oathsworn?
Yeah, they're a group of red paladins who actively fight against the order.
Very well.
Okay.
You said Oathsworn or Red Paladins?
Yep.
And this is a group on half-fast?
Mm-hmm.
Well, for now, we should get not a room. And we will need someone to check on him at least twice a day.
Elle calmly holds up her hand.
Define check on.
See whether his condition has improved or whether he has awakened. Or if it has worsened.
I don't think there's a way to determine that. I say as I gesture towards the suit of armor.
We are working with what we have.
I just kind of flick the helmet. Does that give any kind of response?
Flicking the helmet?
Yeah.
No, he's still convulsing. It's the sound of shaking metal. And now the sound of a rope cinching together against the shaking metal after Elle's tied him down is all you hear.
No response to outward stimuli.
Marlena will give him a hug to see if this helps.
Maybe this hammer will work. I say as I pull out a blacksmith's hammer.
I immediately reach over and just... I'll take it from you, but I just like lower it. No.
Oh.
You're gonna give him a hug?
Yeah.
Never get to use it.
The power of friendship.
Exactly.
Make a D100 roll. If you roll an odd number, you explode.
Roll a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, shit.
Saving? Well,
Uh-oh.
You're probably fine. See, you're fine. Never mind, you're dead.
He stopped shaking.
Well, that's bullshit.
When you look up,
Look.
you're in a room alone. Bernadette, Ribsley, Elle, Toonba. They're all gone.
alone or with him?
Knot is still there on the table, tied down.
Marlena's confused. Where did everybody go?
With the waves hitting the side of the boat, you hear strong winds in the distance, starting to pick up. thunder builds in the distance.
Marlena looks down, just not convulsing anymore. Starts shaking.
He's not.
Elle leaves since everything seems fine now.
Not. You hear me? Just met him, so.
He's going to be out for a while.
Who was that? Marlena heard something, but she doesn't know what it was.
A disembodied voice echoes in this
Who are
room.
you?
I'm who brought him back.
Marlena brought him back with a hug.
The thunder is closer now. You're back on the boat with everybody.
Are you okay, Marlena?
What happened in our point of view?
Marlena just hugged him for a long time.
Checks out.
That, that didn't work. Plan B! I pull the hammer back out.
I put the hammer back down.
Ow!
Where did you guys come from? Marlena was all alone.
We have been here the whole time.
I have not moved from this location.
We've been
Marlena
watching
was
intensely.
alone with Not.
What do you mean?
Marlena was alone with Not, but not alone with Not, if you know what I mean.
He's
I do
still
not.
convulsing.
Elaborate.
You say he's still convulsing?
He's still convulsing.
Again?
He never stopped in everyone else's point of view.
Oh. He wasn't. Marlena fixed him with a hug, and then the voice came, and now he's shaking again. I don't understand. Marlena doesn't understand.
A voice?
Dear.
What kind of voice?
The voice that brought him back.
What did
I
it
walk over the. I just walk over to Marlena with both my arms and say, "Oh, it's okay." I pat her on the head. That voice ain't here anymore. It won't hurt you.
What did the voice sound like?
It was a distant voice. It wasn't in the room though. There was no voice in the room. It was just in my head. Marlena couldn't see the voice. She just heard the voice.
He is a
I would
magical
say-
suit of armor, some sort of magical effect.
I would say I know a good doctor, but I don't know anything. So
He is a good doctor, as far as I know. Most of them not.
yes, but the doctor needs a doctor.
Like the
Or-
mailman
or,
needing a mailman.
It's a mailman.
A courier.
I still don't know what that is.
My father is a courier. They deliver packages from here to there.
I thought your father was a penguin.
I thought your father was a warrior.
Marlena likes curry.
No. My master
curry?
is a warrior.
Your master isn't your father?
No.
Is the master the courier or is the courier the father?
The courier is... The father is the... Listen.
Who's the curry?
Let us move not to a different room. Somewhere he can be...
Anywhere.
Do we have another room? I thought this was all just one big room.
That's a good
I
question.
can-
Do we have bedrooms?
This is the bedroom.
Never mind then. We shall leave him where he is.
Close the
No,
door on
good
this
thing I
problem.
don't see.
Is
That
there a
rocket's gonna
is
get
there a
far.
captain's quarters?
There is not.
Very well, then
I
I
guess
shall
that-
claim this corner over here, and I
guess
shall
that
be.
means there is no
Shut up,
captain.
Redley.
Oh.
I shall be hanging my painting here in my corner. And
Are you the captain?
yes,
He beat me up, so yes.
All right.
you may speak now, Redley.
Thank you.
How do you get rid of like the stuff that you draw?
I can do it.
Okay.
Ribsley, could you come
Thank
over
you.
here for a moment?
Okay.
Corner
Instant
my
transmission.
Also, at the same time, Marlena
In the
doesn't leave
corner.
the side of Nat's bed. He's in bed.
Hammock.
Okay. So it's
You can move your
Kind of like
character.
crouched down next to it. Lean against it, like really, like kind of.
so three of us are still by him. I'm gonna like look over at Marlena. That's fine. Ribsley, I have a suspicion that not maybe like you.
A skeleton?
Not quite.
An
That
exoskeleton.
doesn't make any sense. He doesn't have bones. Whatever do you mean, Bernadette?
Do you feel a connection to Not?
Define connection.
Do you feel drawn to him in any way? Anything about him that you find interesting?
There was a once upon a time a few days ago when I felt like I should, I don't know, pry him open and see what's making him work on the inside.
Interesting. There's something else I wish to discuss with you tonight, but it can wait. Excuse me.
Okay. Oh. Now that I'm alone, I pulled that hammer back out.
Oh, Marlene is there.
No.
I just start.
I
kicking.
copy Brenda. I go,
Oh, not you too! Come on!
At this point, it's getting very late.
Yep. Time to get
I'm
back
gonna
on the
sleep
wheel.
against, like, just kind of like leaning, like sitting on the floor, but like against the Knott's bed.
I will return back up deck.
What?
I will,
What'd you say?
I will return up deck and resume my mantle of the pilot.
Before we go to sleep, Bernadette goes up to go talk with Rosalie.
Oh, good evening, Bernadette. Should you be asleep? Oh, wait, there's something I want to talk about. Right?
Yeah. Yes. Can I borrow you for a moment?
Bernadette, you own me.
I do not own you. I'm just gonna she's gonna sit down just like behind the wheel and start laying out the cauldron, and she gets out the ash that she's been collecting and starts like drawing out the sigil.
Jeez.
I remembered some things recently that I've been working on, and I wanted to give it a try, and I thought you might be able to assist. Not back on Teef mentioned the writings on the wall helped him remember things.
Right.
Maybe if you could help me with a spell, we might be able to learn a little bit more about you.
Me?
Yes.
Well, if you insist. I sort of like look back the non-existent hair on my head.
Why don't you sit with me, and I'll gesture to the other side of the brass brazier.
I'll sit down. How do I do here?
Just observe. And I'm going to hold out my hands and summon the book. And I'm going to lay it out next to me, and I'm going to start the beginnings of the Find Familiar spell and start casting that.
At this point, Ribsley, I messaged you during the week as well. While the spell is being cast. What is your passive perception?
It is a astonishing 16.
Bernadette, do you lose control of your senses while this spell is being cast?
No, it's just a ritual spell. Well, I'm just casting it. I'm not casting it ritually, but it takes me an hour. So I'm just working on the spell for an hour.
Is this on the top deck or the middle deck?
Top deck.
Oh.
I went up
So
where he's
while
piling.
you're on the top deck, a bird, a seagull, lands on Ribsley's head and starts pecking at his eye hole.
Ah! Get off me!
He doesn't realize it.
Oh, never mind.
He doesn't. I don't think I would realize it for a while either, but then I'll eventually look up and... Ridgely.
Yes.
I'm gonna look at the bird. Is there anything like weird about it other than the fact that it's now just pecking at Ribsley?
It has just perched on him.
Oh, like, I don't get up, but she kind of like leans forward and looks at the bird, and then she's gonna look inside of Ribsley's skull.
Ribsley, make a wisdom saving throw. Oh wait, I already have you.
I already did this.
I already had you. This is at this point is when you have your vision.
Oh, just eyes go.
Do I notice anything change with him?
Does she notice anything, Ribsley?
The lights in my eyes go up.
Go out.
Yep. And my jaw goes slack.
I'm gonna swat the seagull off. Ribsley. Ribsley.
I topple over and I fall into pieces.
I don't have any more spell slots. Yeah. I'm gonna sit and wait for a minute. And finally reach over and pick up the skull. Just examine it.
Hopefully none of the bones fell into the ocean.
Is there anything strange about the skull? Is there anything inside the head cavity? I'll set it back down. She sets it like back down top of the pile and thinks for a second, and then she's just gonna keep working on the spell. Takes about an hour.
When the bones fall apart, the bird flies away. Ribsley regains consciousness shortly after.
Why did I do that? I don't breathe.
Are you okay?
Yes. No. Yes. Yes, that is my answer.
Why no?
So, I think I did what you flesh people call dream.
All right.
I don't think I want to dream anymore.
What did you see?
A lot of water.
So I kind of look over side of the ship.
I don't remember how I, became my elegant self, but I think I might have drowned.
Interesting.
I never realized water burns.
Yes.
But anyways, how's your ritual going?
She just goes back to work on it. She's just kind of thinking this whole time.
The hour has passed at this point.
Perhaps. The further we go, the more we will learn. And I hold my hand out. And I close my eyes and I reach down into the ash with both hands, the ash inside of this brass brazier, feeling for something. And I feel it, and she smiles just a little bit. And she pulls up out of the ash with it kind of fluffing off of it, a black cat. Black cats are good luck.
Yes, they are.
And I'll set her down next to the brazier and just kind of start petting her.
The
And
black
just watch her
cat, or
play.
is it just covered in ash?
Black. It's just wiping off the...
A peculiar creature.
Indeed. This was interesting.
Might I touch it?
That was it. Thank you for your help. If you ever feel like talking about your dream, I would be curious to know more. But I will not push you any further.
Can I maybe hold it? Perhaps?
Of course. And I'll pick up the cat and put her like across Ripley's shoulders.
Hello, kitty kitty. So as I just scratch the top of its head. I could use some good luck.
I don't have a black cat token, so I would use the closest thing I have.
Okay. And as Bernadette starts cleaning up the ritual
Oh,
and just
chicken.
wiping away the sigils.
A piece of particle cotton.
What is that?
It's
It
a
looks
white
like a
cat.
chicken.
It's a white cat.
Oh, I thought it was a chicken.
It works.
There you go. It's controlled by all players, so you guys can all lose.
Yay! Alright, and I'll go back.
Oh no, wait,
down.
there we go.
Oh, there you go. Little
Look at
fatty.
that chunky cat.
Little
Hell yeah.
fatty.
Little fatty cat.
Holy shit! It's so fat!
It's in the
Brought in a
familiars token.
fattiest cat.
And I'll head back downstairs.
Oh, so go kitty kitty. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. That's
Perfect.
right there.
What is everyone else doing?
I left
this
early,
time?
and I want to take a look at my forgery kit and get a deeper understanding with it.
The forgery kit that Toomba gave you.
I believe I took this myself, but he gave me the calligraphy tool.
Is this the one that you have taken off of the prison ship?
Yes.
Have you opened it since you've gotten it?
Probably not, no. So yes, I will.
You pop it open, and you discover a secret pocket.
I look over my shoulder, and then look back at it, like carefully dip a finger in to see what we have.
You feel something cold.
Metal-like?
Metal-esque.
Can it be detached?
Yes.
I pull it out.
It is an amulet.
Okay. I want to inspect it, see if it has a compartment.
It has a compartment that looks like it houses a gemstone. However, the gemstone is missing.
Okay. Is there anything else on it? Inscriptions, anything?
No inscriptions. But there are some symbols.
Okay. Do I recognize where these stem from? A language, maybe?
No. They look really old, though.
Okay. I grasp it a little tighter and I stuff it in my pocket. But the forgery kit is empty besides that?
It is all there.
Oh, okay. It looked like a deep contemplation for a moment, but as soon as I have like thought it over what to do about it, I start to like work with all the tools, see what I have to work with.
You have a complete forgery kit.
Okay. Yep, I'm basically just gonna inspect that for quite a while.
Okay. What is Marlena doing at this time?
What time is it?
It's pushing midnight.
She was just leaning against Knott's bed. Just kind of like she knew the hug kind of like worked, so she's just gonna like lean against the bed and like kind of like close her eyes and see if she can calm down a little bit.
Okay.
Just kind of resting. She's resting. She wants to hang out with dude.
He is still shaking. Toonba. What is Toonba doing?
In the last hour after hanging my painting, I would have asked L to borrow some paper and ink, and he is currently making a list of things we may need. And he also drew a little penguin fellow.
My God.
Okay.
So anatomically accurate. It should go in a fucking museum!
All right. Anything else?
I think he is done for the night.
For tonight? No.
For tonight,
Just-
no. Next day, yes.
Just silence. Silent.
We will say Harlow is cooking up breakfast for everyone as you all go to bed.
Fish.
Harlow?
Sausage fish, that's all we have!
Yes.
Tink is taking watch of the top deck.
Yes. I'm using him as a hat right now.
Okay, I could just like take him and put him up on the top of the sail.
No.
But what if a bird flies off with him?
It's too heavy to be flown up with. It's got to be like a pterodactyl or something.
What if a pterodactyl flies off of it? Also, what the fuck's a pterodactyl?
I don't know.
It is at this point I need to know what everyone is doing for the next couple of days.
Singing, dancing.
We will role play out notable events.
That's the next day. Bernadette wakes up and is working at the workshop table as everyone is like waking up. She didn't sleep super well, so she just got up early to make the most of it. And when Toomba arises, she'll give him a few minutes to kind of get situated, but then walk over, and she has a looks to be like a water skin that she found somewhere that looks like she's cleaned up a bit.
I used the end of the table to like lay out the forgery kit and like, you know, do that.
I want it. It does not replace what you lost, and it will not work every day depending on what I need, but at least for the next few days and whenever I feel like it. And I hand him the water skin. It is completely empty.
Thank you.
What was it that you like to drink?
Ale.
And you feel it suddenly get heavy.
Ooh. Oh. Some sort of magic going on here. This is amazing, Bernadette.
It is not an exact replacement, but I have seen that kind of item before.
I'll take it. He like takes a really, really, really long drink, and it's like kind of like dripping down his beak and everything, and then he stops. Oh, excuse me. Would you like some?
I am fine, thank you. Enjoy, Captain.
Elle sneaks up on you and lays her fingers on the cup.
Peck at your finger. If you want some, then
Well,
ask.
she is not taking it, but she's like eyeing you as she's like holding it.
If you would like some, then you may ask.
She like gives a low whine and then scurries back to her table.
I can't stand those puppy dog eyes. Here, you may have some.
She like hurries over and like just downs it as much as she can.
Be careful, I assume there's a finite amount in there.
Shoot down the alcohol.
Are you guys on the top deck?
We're down below.
I am on the top deck.
Top keg.
Downstairs.
The bottom deck is where Nat is, not right. Like where I am. Bottom.
Yeah, I think we're all downstairs except for Ribsley.
All right,
I will also say, in this time, Bernadette, you have completed a nice pair of goggles as well.
As I go back and I continue to work on them as I finish up. Do nothing
Marlena
now.
hears the commotion of the
Later.
people with alcohol. She kind of gets up and goes over there.
As I see Marlena start walking over, I'd be like, please do not pull on the edges. We already had one explosion involving that item. It's
Do
going
not
to the
worry, I
girls.
am sharing.
Ella's satisfied with just one chug, so yeah, she gives it back.
Thank you. Marlena, would you like to have some?
Marlena doesn't. Never had such. What is this?
It is alcohol. It makes you feel good.
Marlena loves to feel good. She just grabs it and she starts chugging and not knowing the circumstances that's going to happen.
Oh, big drinker.
Oh no.
I like that in a woman.
She's a beefy gal, so she drinks and drinks and she goes, that was not bad. Passes it back over.
Toomba will start drinking the rest because it has been a while.
Whoa, Marlena feels weird.
That's the effects of it kicking in. I like to exercise when I am drinking. And he's like very fluidly moving his big flippers a little. Oh,
How big are you?
he's like 3 foot something.
Marlena's like, I like exercising too, and I just pick you up and start curling you.
So, up on the
Liquid
top
courage.
deck, as Ribsley is steering the boat, roll a d6.
Ow.
Okay. Last time I rolled a d6, a bunch of water wheels attacked me.
Yeah.
I wonder what happens this time.
Do we
Oh,
have
God.
food currently, or do we have a food issue?
Not at this point in time.
Oh,
So I have a lightning symbol currently on my arm.
So then I said, hey, buddy, just let me rust in peace here.
ah, that was a good one, Billy.
We do still have fish, but Toomba will be spending the week fishing as he needs to, making sure.
Roll a d10 for me.
For me,
Yep.
I can
I'll
do
say
that.
just at some point, Bernard, let me know if we ever start having a problem with food. I might have a temporary solution.
9.
Get about 9 kilos of fish.
A lot of fish,
Lots of fish.
I assume.
So about 18 pounds?
Holy shit, that's 19 kilometers of fish.
I think I did my conversions right.
Several fish, several days at least.
And maybe more, maybe closer to 20, 25.
What do fish have to do with religious conversion?
Kilos in pounds. 19 pounds.
Yep.
That's a lot of fish.
It's a whole you.
Yeah, well, I'm a little more than that, thank you, but
Whole you. Nothing more, nothing less.
You can tell I've been doing a lot of Canada stuff. I'm doing kilo shit now.
Maybe a little more than you. That one fish kind of tips the scale. But why?
It is time for my daily exercises.
What are you doing over the week, Marlena?
What do I do?
Mhm.
For what activities or what kind of?
Activities? Do you have any notable conversations with anybody on board?
Sorry, I'm a little distracted about the squeaking and background noise of my dogs. Distracting me so much.
Just like squeaky toys going on in her mind as she's like traveling with us.
That's like literally probably what's happening in her mind right now.
Ridgely made the same noise when he got squeezed by the giant water snake. It's okay.
That's all she can think about. So let me just play off of that then. Yep. She just hears squeaky toys in her brain and she's like, yeah, Marlena likes things during the week too.
Toomba will invite her every morning to his daily exercise routine.
Marlene she likes workout. She pumps iron.
Toomba mostly spends it working on his moves and trying to be more dexterous despite his rotund body.
Describe
Whatever move that he's
describe
doing.
an in-depth workout routine that you do to me.
What I do to you?
100
Just
sit-ups.
describe to me your in-depth workout routine.
100 push-ups. 100 sit-ups. 100 squats. And a 10-kilometer run every day.
Okay, Saitama.
After me spinach.
Fun fact, that wasn't Saitama's workout.
It was.
Nope, Saitama also didn't sleep with air conditioner.
That wasn't part of the workout description.
I think that was just him being broke.
Yeah, by that definition, he also woke up every morning at 7 a.m.
7, that's late.
Toomba would start with some
Oh, okay.
stretches, trying to limber up his body a little, trying to reach down to reach his toes, but obviously he cannot.
As he's describing it, Marlena's just copying.
Even though Marlena could obviously reach her toes, she doesn't understand. I like that. And then, and lifting up his little foot.
Reaches his toe for him.
That tickles. After which he doesn't have like any equipment he would normally use, like the karate dummies. I forget what they're called. But he would work on his moves, work on the routines that his master had taught him so many years ago. Just some basic attack and offensive unarmed techniques. Then probably go for a couple laps around the ship before warming down with some more stretches.
Cool. Both of you can add proficiency to athletics.
I believe I already have it.
Ooh, I do.
I do.
Alright, you don't gain anything then.
Not even expertise.
Not even expertise. Not that stupid.
That's good to know.
I'll have to pump. I'll have to.
You know what? No,
push
that
harder.
does make sense. Spending 3 weeks doing something every single day will probably get you somewhere.
You could be a professional at anything if you do it every day.
Yep, but not an expert.
I'm technically already doing it every day, except for when I was on the ship.
Ah!
Oh,
Whoa!
Let's get our cameras fixed, everybody.
But it's not dramatically appropriate.
Because someone wished ill will. As you will hear from the top deck, land ho!
Who's a hoe? I mean, yes!
Gabriel,
And
Batten down the britches. We are landing.
batten down the what?
The hatches. Yes, that is what I meant.
raise
Everyone,
sails.
be prepared to land.
He means raise sails.
Yes.
We need to slow our descent. And by descent, I mean, yes, we are actually falling. Look over the side. Yes, we are rapidly
Look over
approaching
the side.
the ocean. We are rapidly approaching the ocean.
Hello, Epic NPC man. You're gonna be not today.
Whoa.
Oh.
I hope you can do the voice.
I am
Also,
Dr.
my
Man.
personality disorder.
Literally just
Nice.
deep voice, growl. That's it.
Very nice.
Only one word at a
You
time.
are sick. I give cough medicine. You take.
Ah, yes.
Why is this like Borat?
I can't
Take it.
ingest
Amazing.
fluids.
Ingestive fluid is very nice.
It's nice.
Very nice.
Very nice. Yes. Good. My camera's like over on the other side here.
Tumba will, we don't have a spyglass, so he's just going to go up to the front of the ship and look out at the land that they're approaching.
How did I do that?
Yeah, 1 second, getting cams adjusted.
NPC, maybe turn your volume up a little bit. Very nice.
Little bit of volume. Yes, we put it. How little setting adjustment. Bada bing, bada boom.
Why don't you adjust
We got
yourself
the camera setting up. We got the mic setting up.
I am pressing the wrong buttons. I will fix, man. I got it.
Why don't you fix yourself up some winches?
How are we sounding now? Is it a little bit better? Maybe I just gotta bring the mic up a little
Yeah,
bit
you
closer.
were so quiet for me. Only for
Okay.
me, but
Okay. It's not too loud now, is it?
Oh,
Nay.
No,
Alrighty. All right. Here we go.
that's what she said.
Marlena doesn't know what
dare
she
you.
said. What did she say?
Yes. Yeah. She said yes.
Yes. Why are we laughing?
Yes.
That's gonna be great.
How dare you?
For those of you, I'll take time to introduce this beautiful human being while I'm getting camera set up real quick. For those of you who haven't met, this is Thirsty Fish. He is
What's up, you buttercups? It's
beautiful
your boy.
player. Some of you know him from his brief stint in Ontario by Night. Other of you know him as the karaoke champion.
Yeah.
Wait, that wasn't being recorded on stream, right?
Sure.
It's literally
Yeah.
just a clip that he plays every time he starts any stream ever.
Yep. It's totally not my sub. My
See?
sub.
See, the worst part is I
Lord.
can't tell when people are joking or not.
That would be the best sub video to pop up.
I sincerely hope it is and not what I think it is.
What do you mean, your voice?
all right.
Yeah.
No, ew.
Bro,
no.
when that hit on Thursday, bro, that shit
of
was
my,
so funny.
Well, because I even asked you, like, Royal, have you heard Shy's notification for either subs or follows? And you're like, yes, of course I have. I'm like, I don't think you have, based on how casual I'm like that.
And then it hit, and then we just let it play.
All of my crew members check the chat. Quick note for the DM. How long has it been since the first day and now us reaching land?
Week and a half.
Okay. Over that week, Toomba would be going to everyone and making a list of things they need.
Ooh.
That's all that was. I was putting it in chat so they can like put it in chat and I can write it down. He's trying to take being the captain seriously and trying to figure out what they need. All it says right now, you need lots of paint. He needs food that isn't fish with a frowny face. He needs bait. And he doesn't know what else we need.
And money, and money, and money.
We are in need of
Money,
quite.
money.
Money is a given, but I was thinking more material possessions. Tools and supplies and such.
Marlena
Well.
probably wants a nice warm blankie.
Blanky.
We
guys are about 200 feet from the shore.
we are in need of food, supplies
not
for
200 feet.
repairs.
200 yards from the shore. When you come up a small coastal island.
We are also in need of a new steam capacitor. The one that we have on this ship exploded inside the engine, but we're going to need a shipwright to fix it. I cannot do it myself.
Do we know any shipwrights? Anyone? Maybe we get a discount.
I'm sure there are many on this island.
No.
Question, DM. Having been on the fishing boat for probably about a year before the order happened, have I been to Half Pass and would I know any shipwrights there?
You've definitely passed through Half Past. You know a lot of shipwrights like to frequent the bar.
I
It's got a pretty notable bar called the Copper Cup.
Copper Cup.
I know what to ask for. I can handle trying to find a shipwright if you want to focus on supplies while we're here.
Yes, I know that the shipwrights like to hang at the Copper Cup. I shall probably be there as well. At least for a little bit, for a little nip.
Of course. What are we going to do about funds?
I can go perform in the streets and get some people to part ways with their purses.
Marlena loves to have fun.
Actually,
where are we having fun?
Well, about that, Ribsley, perhaps you shouldn't do that. Maybe
I'm not.
Don't look like yourself.
As you ask,
Oh, right. People are scared of corpses and seeing what that future's going to look like.
You all are about 100 yards from the docks.
All right,
How are you-
everyone, prepare.
I'm making a disguise for Ribsley to try to hide his skeletal features.
Bernadette,
No,
when you mention
my
funds,
Bernadette.
I just
Behold!
juggle a pouch, a gold.
Of what? Oh.
Fear not, my fair Bernadette. Behold! As I pull out the loot axe. And with each drum of the string, you see a bright light start at my feet, and they start to rise up. And as they rise, you start to see flesh graft onto my bones. As you see in front of you, a handsome elf. Hada!
Marlena grabs Bernadette, kind of like pulls her over and goes, Did you see that?
That was rather horrifying.
I did. I was not aware that you could do that.
He too lonely lasts an hour.
Well, then we should make haste, and I think I shall follow suit. And I will also cast Disguise Self and make myself just look like the strange costume disappears, and she just looks like a very bland-looking female dockhand.
Marlena, after he said that, she went to grab Bernadette again, but then grabbed this other thing now and was like, I'm sorry, stranger. I thought you were my friend Bernadette.
I am still. I just look a little different.
You are still, I see, but I just thought you were Bernadette. Where did she go?
No, that is Bernadette. It's magic. She looks different now because of magic, like me.
I'll take Marlena's hand and like put it on top of my head where you can still feel like the top hat, but you just can't see it.
And here, watch this. I grab her hand and shove it into my eye and just go.
This seems familiar.
Please never do that again, Ripsley.
What? It's educational.
That is horrifying. I do not like it.
I just picture Marlena just fingering the hole.
Who's piloting the boat currently?
Oh, I am. Oh, shit!
Go ahead and make a check with it to see if you can successfully stop in time.
Oh, no. No.
But not, I have proficiency. Oh, God, we're going to die.
I will assist them. I have proficiency as well.
Can I jump out and try to push the boat? Like,
oh, wait, I need to roll a third one.
You could certainly try.
I will roll a third one since he's giving me another round of proficiency. Well, might I use inspiration?
You do have a super inspiration, I believe.
No, you didn't give me one.
I have one.
Somebody help before Marlena gets killed by this boat when she
Very
jumps
well.
out.
I shall use my super inspiration on Ripsley.
My non-existent muscles bulge in power.
Toonba leans up against the Toonba leans up against the capstan, dropping the anchor just in time as it
Oh, I'm tired.
stops inches from the dock.
Holy shit! I did it!
Elle comes up
Very well done.
Elle comes up from the stairs covered in ink all over.
As Marlena stands there with her hands out of the dock, getting ready to be crushed merely inches away, the boat stops, grazing her fingertips. You have docked at half past.
It was a
Marlena did it.
I just throw my knuckle up at everyone.
I'm the
There's a
best
team.
fucking
Pictures up on the
pilot
floor.
of the seven seas.
Breaking is something to learn, and I'll reach over, I'll snap my fingers, and the cat will disappear. I will go find a shipwright.
I will go make us some money.
Yes. I believe the Copper Cup is that way, Bernadette. Here, I shall show you.
That's
As I grab my list.
Oh, seems like a good place
Now,
to start
I
getting
am-
some money.
I
can,
insist. I insist. Come along.
I
Oh
Do not
god.
choke now.
Bernadette. There seems to be something wrong with your throat.
there's a lot of things wrong with my throat. I can find my own way. I have some other things I need to shop for as well, but I can meet you over there.
Very well then.
Let's join. So we're splitting the party. That's what
Yeah.
I'm hearing.
Oh.
Yay!
Everyone, put your tokens on the map. Everyone, put your tokens on the map on the dock,
How?
and then put your tokens in the groups of which you're splitting into.
Well, what are the groups?
Yeah, go and discuss that so I can
Wait, we need to know
narrate
what.
appropriately.
I'm running solo. Except things I got shop for.
NPC, are you watching the stream? So you're just gonna be theater of the mind this whole time. Okay.
Yeah, I'm watching the stream. I can see it.
How do we drag the token again? I forgot to do that.
Click and drag your character sheet.
So I go to
Drag my token.
So
go to
Marlena was
journal.
still holding the top hat, but like kind of like broke. She like broke away. She's like, all right. So
I'm trying to, but it just keeps like trying to copy the text.
I go more
I don't
over to
have
the
a
picture.
token.
I got it. Yes. I am a
Little shimmy,
genius.
little something. No.
This is a shimmy song.
Why don't you shimmy yourself
Dancing?
some maidens?
Oh yeah, rare parrot. Yes.
Guys, I don't have a
Hit
token.
that
I'm
default
sorry.
dance.
You should try to put it in.
Yes. So you click on the journal up at the top, and then you can drag it in.
Journal is the third icon.
Oh my god, that's so nostalgic.
Oh, there I am.
There you
This
go.
looks like an updated map, but that's nice. Good stuff.
Let us take a look around.
I did remake them.
Yeah, yeah. it looks
remade
really
them
nice.
in 4K. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Ah,
This
okay.
ain't
So
the first
shimmy?
Okay.
video. No.
So who's headed to the market?
I'm heading to the
This little
bar.
piggy
So
went to
don't
the
move
market.
your tokens yet.
Yes, sir.
We will
My
narrate
group will be
appropriately.
over here.
This little piggy stayed home.
So we have Ribsley and Tunba going together.
Yes.
Okay. We have Marlena and Elle going together.
Yep. I don't even
And
know who Elle
then-
is really.
And
but
then
we're-
Bernadette going alone.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll start with Bernadette. As this first area that you pass, you are all handed flower crowns upon docking, as Half Pass is known for their floral arrangements
I will definitely
and
be
their
wearing mine.
farmlands. So similar to Hawaiian leis, they all place these floral crowns on your heads, and you are welcomed to Half Pass very warm-heartedly and with open arms. It's almost a celebration as you all dock.
But am I a pretty princess?
You are the prettiest, my friend.
Elle stuffs it in her pocket.
Are we? Did we get laid too already?
Yeah, all of you did. All of
Oh,
you did.
okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Someone just ready for this.
The stalls and vendors sell a slew of fruit, vegetables, primarily things like tomatoes, zucchinis, and corns.
An idea. Is anyone buying fish that we could sell some of our stock?
You do see a lot of fish salesmen and fish markets on this
Oh,
in this marketplace.
we'll be going there first because we need some money.
This is true, and I can bargain some excellent prices.
You only have an
And by
hour.
that I mean scam the shit out of them.
Let's follow Bernadette.
Yes.
I have
As
to
you
lay around my wrist. I'm just trying to keep a low profile. I'm looking around to make sure that no one's following me.
you do manage. Roll so to. Is anyone following her?
No.
Okay.
No, I do believe I branch off somewhere. Yeah.
Are you looking for anything here, Bernadette?
Yep.
What are you looking for?
I am going to where I know a shipwright is.
Okay. As you get about right here, there's a town bulletin board.
Yeah.
What perception?
$19.
There's a sign about shin height.
About what?
A sign posted about shin height
Oh, okay.
that you take notice of.
Alright, so
It will be
sending
in
it to
your
me?
DM. It'll be in your DMs.
Okay.
Just me, am I getting some Arabian vibes?
I dig it.
I take it and I'll fold it up and I'll put it in my pocket. I'm gonna keep going to there.
Okay. You're gonna
Oh.
go there.
All right. Are we still with me? We're cutting out. Okay. I'm trying to keep like a low profile, but I'm just gonna go out, just be outside first. I'm gonna see if it's open.
Does not.
All right. I just kind of watch for a moment and look around, and then I'm gonna go around back, behind the store, where we get where the small structures are.
Where the work would be done.
Yeah, there should be work being done there, and there should also be an animal enclosure.
There is someone back there. Someone hard at work. Even overworked. Someone who's clearly stressed, sleep deprived.
I'll pull out the paper and I'll walk up to him and just open it up and hold it out.
Barnabas, somebody walks up to you.
Hello, Mom. He puts his hammer down, takes the glasses around his head, puts it up to his head. Do you?
I'm gonna just point towards the house and kind of.
I will share what you see with Ribsley. should be in your journal, Ribsley.
Oh. Oh, I see it's the mysterious note flyer. The movies.
I will have to share it with everyone.
Do you want me to DM it to him?
Yeah, DM it to him.
You see, it's a flyer that was from a bulletin board. And I'll motion to the house.
Barnabas, you know, she's not been home for a few hours. She went out to play with some friends.
You all know your mom.
What'd you say?
You all know your mom.
I just point back at the flyer and just point back to the house.
Oh, yeah, of course. Let me just open the door.
Sorry, I'm having a hard time hearing you.
Of course, let me just open the door. Sorry if I'm a bit dirty, but I had a hard time sleeping.
And as soon as we're inside, I'll turn around, I'll close the door, and I'll check to make sure like I'm not visible from the street. I'm sorry. I didn't know if I should come back. I didn't know if you were still angry, but I wanted to, and I'll drop the disguise. I wanted to make sure you were okay.
He still had his back turned to you at this point, but he froze as soon as you started talking. As soon as he looks over his shoulder, you can see the tears just pouring down his face.
I'm sorry. I did not mean to be gone for so long.
He just kneels down a little bit, just with his remaining arm, he just picks you up, holds you tight. Please don't run away like that again.
I freeze for a moment. Hug him back. I did not mean to go that long.
I told him to take you away.
What?
I told him to take you away. I couldn't get to the boat in time.
Sorry.
What happened?
I kind of look around. What? Why was this out? And I point at the flyer.
I didn't have the heart to tell him what happened.
What?
I didn't have the heart to tell him what happened.
All right. It's a lot. And I'll kind of take his hand and bring him over to the table. And as he sits down, I'll immediately, it's kind of like a routine. I'll take his prosthetic hand and I'll start looking it over and making any repairs are easier to do with a second set of hands. And it's almost just like a half thought. It's something that's been done so many times.
Got it. Okay.
Barnabas. Never mind, continue.
Yeah, at this point, his elbow won't bend all the way down, and his fingers can't clasp into the fingers.
I'll pull out the tools and I'll start making repairs. Do you remember what I told you about guiding voice?
The man in your head.
What?
The man in your head. Alright, well.
While I was giving you a little bit of space, I felt him again, heard him again.
What? I thought you had anything since we came here.
I hadn't. I don't know what or why, but I found a skeleton on the beach. I still had the skull with me, and it got up.
What? Necromancy.
I suppose.
What,
was-
what does that have to do? What does that have to do with you?
With me or with him?
With him?
I felt like I had to investigate it. He wanted me to. I wasn't sure what to tell you, but I only was with him for a few days before we were arrested. Barnabas, the Order is extremely dangerous.
No. Really?
Barnabas, have you heard of the island of Teef? They firebombed the entire populace.
What?
Everyone on that prison ship talked about how the Order killed everyone they knew, everyone that they cared about. I honestly didn't know if I should come back and see you. But it felt wrong to not warn you. They're not as powerful here, but there's something happening. Someone else I'm currently traveling with is, I believe, undead as well. I met him on the prison ship, and I don't think it's a coincidence that that's where Guiding Voice wanted me to go. There's something changing. And I'll hold out my arm, and you watch as Mitten comes down my arm.
Oh.
I remembered how to bring her back. I'm
What's
sorry.
happening at once?
What was that?
A lot's happening at once.
I let go of your arm and lean back. I'm sorry. I shouldn't dump all this on you, considering.
He says as he grabs your hand and places his cross-eyed on you.
When I married you, I swore that I'd always be there to help you, to aid you, protect you. Something's wrong. No, you can count on me. I'm going to be there.
EDMs.
I do not know if I'm being searched for. I do not know how long it is safe for me to stay, or but I don't think I can stay. I have to finish the deal with what guiding voice.
Yeah, let go of your hand and lean back in the chair. It hasn't stopped looking for you.
What?
It hasn't stopped looking for you.
I don't know if
She's-
it hasn't or she hasn't.
Yes,
She.
it's out there right now looking for you.
Can I see her?
Oh, yeah, I have a good idea why she and her friends are in there. Oh. I have a good idea why she and her friends are hanging out right now.
I'm gonna look down at Mitten. Mitten, can you go find her for me, please? And I'll have her, the cat, go.
As he watches submit and go down your arm, he notices your hand.
What happened to her then?
As Mitten scampers down your arm and out the door, you see her stop at the doorway. As someone is approaching the door.
I'll immediately stand up defensively and
I'll hold my hand out in front of him.
A metal claw tinks on the wooden frame.
Barnabas? You still in there? It's
Who
Shimo.
is it? Primo.
Shimo. Barnabas, it's Shimo.
Barnabas, you recognize this as the owner of the Copper Cup.
Yes, please, come in.
I know who Shimo is. Do I know who Shimo is?
You do not.
I'll immediately just take a step off to the side and kind of duck into a doorway, so I'm just out of line of sight.
Okay. Shimo creaks the door open with his prosthetic arm. Nice to
And
see you, Barnabas. You know,
who
sorry to bother you in these
enters-
hours.
Is a man who looks like this. He's missing a few limbs.
Yo, I look good.
He is quite a bit more scarred up than this.
A little bit older too, but
A little bit older. Shimo walks in.
Oh,
yeah.
How's
You
it?
know,
oh, it's on the roll 20.
Oh,
yeah,
oh shit.
He's a big boy.
I'm a big boy. But Barnabas, you know, business hasn't been too good, and I've got some ale that might be expiring soon. If you want to take some of it off my hands, I could sell it to you for a pretty good price.
Oh,
If
well,
you're feeling cheeky.
much as I'd like to, I'm a bit down myself. With the key around, it's very dangerous to have something like that house.
Could you repeat that for me one more time? I didn't quite
It's-
catch you.
Is it just me, or can anyone else having trouble hearing him?
No, I can't
Am I
hear
too
it.
quiet? God damn it.
Shimo!
Yes?
Shimo! Do you find anyone to take this ale?
I'm still working on it!
As you turn around, you see Kilgore holding up the barrel behind him.
This shit's fucking heavy!
Put it down, Kilgore. You don't.
Ah!
Look, whatever you have, if you can spare anything, just take it off my hands.
Hold on. Is this better?
Yeah.
Collecting
Wait.
dust.
Oh my god, I've been using my fucking headset this entire time.
I thought
I was
so.
gonna say, like, you're so fucking hard to hear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Campbell's been saying this forever. She's like, what? What?
Just a quick test. Is this easier to understand?
Yes, so much better. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I actually hear you.
I sincerely apologize.
Is there someone in there with you?
I lost the past half hour of things.
Kilgore, I'm working out
We'll see.
the semantics of the deal, okay? Well, we're getting there. We're almost at a bartering price, okay?
Hey, you keep talking shit, I'll beat you in that fishing competition again.
We'll see.
Is there a problem?
There's no problem, Barnabas. We're all good. Just if you'd be so kind as to take this ale off my hands, hell, if you can't afford it, I might as well just give it to you for free because it's just collecting dust. You know.
As much as I appreciate the offer, with the young and running around, it's a bit unsafe. She finds ways into places I didn't even know were in this house, so I gotta decline.
I'm gonna lean
Fair
back
enough.
as he says this, and I'm gonna point at Barnabas. I'm gonna cast a message. Who is this man? And is he with the order?
So how's the bar going?
The bar's going all right.
Still have the paladins running around there, right?
Occasionally, giving us a hard time, asking for tribute and all that crap.
Ain't nearly as bad as the order, right?
You know it. You and I both know it. Bunch of goddamn rats. It's taking us for everything we have and giving us nothing in return. Now, speaking of your middens there, hopefully she isn't running around up north. Have you been hearing about all the crazy shenanigans going up near that old abandoned tower?
What?
It's like
No.
wild magic's been going off. I can feel it. It's something ain't right, but it's much too dangerous, especially in my age. Maybe if I was younger, I might go take a look. Fancy a little adventure, But those days are behind me.
She said she was going to the tower this morning.
Who?
My daughter, she said she was going to the tower. Move!
I'll put myself past you. As you hear me let out a
Kilgore.
high-pitched whistle.
Leave the barrel here. We're going on a little recon. Someone's missing.
Okay. Shimo, you can reclaim your character sheet.
Yeah.
In the Wakes of Woe, Part 1 campaign. You were still part of it.
You see me take my remaining hand and just let out a high-pitched whistle, and you hear a thud come from the shed, another thud, and then a crash as a giant goat made of metal just breaks through it.
How much time has passed?
Goat.
That's so cool.
Once they both leave, I'm gonna duck back into my room, and I'm going to, because I don't want to spend on the spell slot, I'm gonna grab like a heavy duty cloak. I'll take off the hat and I'll just pull up the hood so to try to somewhat disguise who I am, and I'm gonna try to go outside to Barnabas. Barnabas, we might need to check that out with my traveling companion.
Bernadette, we don't have time to get more people. She's been there for hours.
Barnabas, that's the tower I was staying at. That's where he was. We should go. And then I'm gonna, since Mitten didn't really go anywhere, so I'm gonna have resummon her. And I'm gonna quickly write out a note. And I'm gonna tell her where the cup is, the gilded cup, and I'm gonna hand it her in the note. go find Ribsley.
Elle, roll a stealth check.
Okay.
Elle broke off from the group. And it seems very in Elle.
Okay. 23.
To be... Elle, did you follow Bernadette?
I did, but I also branched off at some point.
Knew it. I knew you were gonna follow me.
Elle, you were not seen.
Yeah.
Well, if
And,
Elle followed Bernadette, then so did Marlena, because she's just basically following Elle.
Okay.
Marlena, roll a stealth check.
She got kind of just stuck with Elle. She's like,
I guess I like spotted Bernadette like going to the building, but then I just went on ahead.
What's a stealth check?
So you see Marlena is kind of wandering in the street, Bernadette, when you walk outside.
Oh boy.
Come on. I'll hold my hand down to
you
lift
see
you
her
up on
just
the...
chewing on her lay. If
I
this is
hold-
still the same timeline, I have no idea anymore.
I hold my hand down to lift you up
Yes.
onto Bleeder.
I'll look over up at Barnabas, look over and, well, that's one of my new companions. I point over at Marlena.
What? The that one.
I point towards the clearly...
Oh, sorry. Thank you for the cheers.
I point towards the obviously head empty, no thoughts woman walking in the streets.
She hits things really hard.
Oh.
I'm trying to find something to pretend.
She can
like
come
she's
too,
gonna
I
let-
guess. But we gotta go now.
Agreed. I'm gonna just go over to Marlena and just grab her arm. I see it's Bernadette again. She has a hood or like a
Oh, you
heavy
look like
cloak up.
Bernadette? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Marlena, why are you all by yourself?
You're back.
Why are you alone? You were with Elle. Why are you here?
Elle disappeared from Marlena, and then I just was trying to find everybody else.
You see
Go.
a massive metal goat and an orc riding on top of it approach you.
Marlena, I need you to go. Do you know where the Gilded Cup is? Where Toomba was going?
Where the cups are? Tuma had cups. Yes, I remember it.
Do you know where it is?
The cups are not here anymore. Tuma had the cups, and the cups are gone.
Resummon Mitten. I'm gonna hand Mitten to you. Follow her and tell Ribsley I need to meet him at home. Can you do that? She's like the long cat thing. And I'll take her and I'll put her down on the ground and have Mitten start walking. Please follow Mitten.
Marlena could follow him in.
All right, and I'll take Barnabas's hand and I'll have Mitten take Marlena to find the others.
Did you get that, Shimo?
I did. Let me open that up real quick.
Oh, that's the wrong person.
I have Shimo pulled up, but my
You do?
character appears to be a little
It's
potentially
fine.
over-leveled.
That's fine.
Okay.
That
I'll
is-
send it to you if you want to take a look.
That is what level Shimo was when he stopped adventuring. So that is what level you are when you pick up your trident once again.
Okay.
Trident, you say?
Bleeder would be running through the streets, but as it inevitably gets more and more crowded, he would jump onto one of the stalls and begin running on the rooftops, jumping from building to building.
I guess he's like known as like the menace goat by the town.
Sure.
Yeah. We will follow Elle first to see what Elle is doing.
Okay. I am looking for the market, anywhere to sell some weapons.
Definitely find a vendor but they are not open at this time of night.
Oh, okay. I look through the windows trying to see like what they have available. if there's anything useful right out the gate.
You see just a standard array. You see all sorts of different shops. You see magic shops. You see shipwright shops. You see naval arm shops.
Okay, I look inspired, but also, since I can't do anything about this right now, I start to trail back and like just observe like the people on the streets. A little paranoid maybe. But yeah, I'm also making my way back so I can run into somebody that I know.
Like some of the one of the party members?
Party members, yes.
I'll say as you're kind of looking paranoid through the streets is when you bump into Marlena. As she's kind of running back to get Ribsley.
Okay. I set into a sprint and keep a hand on my daggers because I think something's up.
A rat and his siren following a black cat through the streets with half-pass. Let's go.
As you both are navigating through the streets, give me dexterity checks to not trample over pedestrians.
All right.
The population of half-pass is about 2,000.
Check, you say?
Yep.
Okay.
Definitely do.
Dexterity check.
Ooh! That's an 8.
Elle, you're bumping into a few people. It's not graceful, but you're not trampling anyone.
Okay.
Where Marlena, it's a different story. You are a fucking linebacker. And
the cat is running away from me. I have
left and right. It is a bull in a china shop.
You are shoulder checking everyone.
There's a comical scene where these two men are carrying a 2x4 across the road, and instead of getting knocked out by this 2x4, you just fucking break it in half. As it just splits, and they look at each other like, did that just fucking happen? And you just fucking keep going.
What I picture is that Mittens is like just being able to weave through all the people, and I have to like follow this cat, and I don't care like what else is like in my way.
You keep running into progressively more thick objects, and you keep breaking through them.
Smiley's like a brick wall, Kool-Aid man through it.
You are the office linebacker. But you do manage to finally make it back to the ship, where you find Ribsley arguing with the lady handing out the lays.
Ribsley was with Toomba, right?
Yes, and Toomba has passed out from drinking alcohol from this unlimited ale that you have given him.
Could you give me how the argument started so I can play off of that?
Sir, you cannot have more lays for a disembodied head.
What do you mean I cannot have more lays for the head?
It's
a head!
what? No, and that doesn't count.
It's a head! He deserves one!
Does that?
How dare you! He is a person! Speak!
Does Ribsley look like himself?
What?
Does Ribsley look like himself right now?
You saw me transform.
Oh, yeah.
He's got a disguise on.
So I go up to the person that's arguing with Ribsley and I grab him by the collar. You give my friend lays.
And this small woman wearing barely enough clothing it's like, oh, okay, yeah, and she like, starts throwing flower crowns at Ribsley.
Thank you.
Place her down gently.
I place one on top of Billy's head, and I place the rest of them on me. Anyway, I grab Toomba's leg and I just start walking past her. Oh, hello, cat. What do you need?
Where did everybody go?
You said there was a message in Mitten's mouth, right?
Yep.
Okay. Let's see what this is. Open. Let go. Let go. Let go. Let go.
Yep.
Just take it out.
Ella's brandishing her dagger.
As you look, emergency, go home now.
Oh shit. We'll have to do this another time. This is going to slow me down I take
I know.
the flower crowns off. And I just throw them onto the ground and just start.
You say on there, like scribble with an afterthought. Bring help.
Come along, Tumba! I say as I'm continually just dragging him across the ground, hitting his head on everything on the way there.
Oh. Considering we went back, I'm gonna go through the bulletin board that I missed earlier.
Come on, guys! We need to go now! It's an emergency!
I say towards Marlena and the rat.
Marlena's eating the flowers off of the ground.
Eat the flowers later!
For the first party, Barnabas, Bernadette, and Shimo, all of you get to the northern side of the island.
Brennan just looks over at
You
Shimo.
see a...
Whoa.
What?
What do I see, man?
Got a little excited.
I wanted to do this by the book.
Okay.
As we're like writing, how is Shimo like coming with us? As we're both as Barnabas and Bernadette are on a giant goat. What's Shimo doing?
Shimo would have wild shaped into a dire wolf.
Oh, so you're just a wolf like running alongside us?
Yeah.
Bernadette kind of looks over. There's a dog.
Yeah, that's Shima.
You see a large fireball explode in the distance.
Is it north?
Towards the tower.
Okay. Shimo's running a little bit faster. He's dashing ahead.
On, Bleeder!
How fast is Bleeder?
Right now 50 feet.
Let me double check with dire wolf. If we're dashing, I also have a base speed of 50 feet. So I'm keeping pace.
No, we're not in combat round, so you guys have freedom of mobility at this point.
The Bleeder is at this point just abandoned the street and is leaping from building to building to try to avoid pedestrians.
Let me put some intense music on.
Barnabas is going to hold on, let me actually check real quick. Switching between character sheets is so hard.
Have them both pop out.
Why didn't I think of that? That's such a wonderful idea. Yes, copy.
Ribsley wouldn't think of it. Barnabas would have, though.
Yeah.
It's hard pretending to be two different people at the same time. Unfortunately. Anyways, let's go here. Let's go down here. Where's Ribsley? There he is. Alright, so back to Barnabas. If I believe he had it. Yes, Barnabas reaches down and places his hand on one of Bleeder's gyros and casts. Where is it? Longstrider, increasing his movement speed by 10 feet.
Okay.
Hostile Bleeder.
And as you kick it into high gear, Shima, you're kind of left into the dust. As you all enter into stop at this wall of pure darkness that envelops the path forward.
What the hell?
It is magical darkness and it is easily distinguishable.
Is there any way around this wall that we can see?
It's a giant cloud, but it's even larger than a normal cloud of darkness. It's like the darkness spell on Uber steroids.
Okay.
I'm going to just point into the darkness, and I'm just going to start doing like every 6 seconds do this kind of motion, and I'm going to cast message and see if I can get a response.
May I attempt something afterwards?
Shima, what are you trying to do?
I wanna. How large is this magical effect? Does it appear to be enveloping the entire like tower?
It's engulfing a good part of the northern part of the island.
Dispel magic might not be strong enough for this. Let's see. For each spell of 4th or higher, make an ability check using your spell casting. On a successful check, the spell ends. Okay. Can I use a 5th level spell and cast Dispel magic?
You have to kind of center Dispel magic on where it's coming from.
I see, okay. So we'd actually have to step in and find out where the source of this is. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I'm gonna maintain the wolf form because I was thinking about coming out of it, but I think I'm just gonna wait and see what the other two people want to do, whether they want to step into the darkness or if they would rather try to figure things out first.
I know the streets. I can take a general direction.
Wait, how close are we to the tower?
About a good half mile.
Oh, we're still half a mile away? Okay.
Yeah.
What is that?
There's a few turns up ahead, but after that it should be a generally straight
You guys
shot.
are all adventurers. You would typically see this kind of effect when something has made something its lair.
Hold on, Bernadette. Go!
I will say, at this point, the rest of the party starts to catch up. As you guys sit and deliberate for a little bit.
Okay. I have something else I would like to try.
So you guys are all together now. Yay!
Oh, okay.
Yay! Party's here!
I brought.
So,
Hello, Bernadette. I brought them here. Oh, that is a massive goat. Holy shit!
I was gonna slide off a bleeder for a second. There is something happening at, and look at Ribsley at the tower, and I kind of gesture up towards the wall.
Oh.
We
Oh,
need to
no.
get there immediately.
Yes, indeed.
Marlena points at
how?
Bleeder. Another kitty.
Hey, Shibo! Hey! Here, take some of these!
I'm gonna come out of wild shape and whip out my trident. What is Kilgore bringing us?
Kilgore throws you a bag.
Alright. What are we packing today?
So it's a small green haversack.
And may I take a look inside and see what he's brought me?
Inside it are 6 small sapphires. They are gems of brightness.
Wow. These might be useful. I'm gonna pass them around to each of the members here. It seems like there's enough for everyone.
You're short one, but I'll give mine to Barnabas. And
As long as y'all stay
pull
close
myself.
together.
Yeah,
What
I'll
is
pull
it?
myself back up on leader.
if I
What is it?
take a deep breath, what do I smell here?
Raw magic.
Okay.
Untouched for millennia.
It's I can taste it.
I
Fucking weird.
visibly shake and take a few steps back after I've like just wiggled my nose a few times.
We're all going in.
I just furiously shake my arms.
What if I held your hand? Would that make you feel better?
She prepares a pebble.
Come on. I won't bite. I know you would, but I won't, as a gesture of good faith.
I just crunch the pebble in my teeth.
Couldn't tell if that was a yes or not. I
If you
think
wish.
it was.
If you wish to stay behind, then do so. We must proceed.
Yeah, there's not really a lot of time to debate. Either come or don't. All right, let's go.
And he just runs into the darkness.
Can I?
Peeks out.
And you're still casting
Message?
message.
Yeah.
After you all go in, is anyone else doing anything?
Can I climb up on top of like a tall rooftop and like peer over the mist?
So you're in more of a swampy woods at this point, so there's not really any buildings.
Okay. Any trees then?
There are definitely trees.
Okay, I want to climb to the top.
Okay. It is the higher you go, the darker it gets. This is the magical darkness.
Okay.
Barnabas will have at this point reached into his satchel, which is also in bag of holding, and he pulls out a hammer that seems to reverberate with some kind of force, like energy.
And I'll go into his bag as well, and I'll start pulling out rope, and I'm tossing it one like part out to Ribsley, part out to everyone else, and then trying to secure it to Bleeder.
Ribsley just grabs it and starts running circles around everybody. Here we go!
I climb down from the tree and start to.
Oh wait, no, he doesn't. Ribsley already ran in there. He's gone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Really ran in. Oh,
Great.
boy.
Motion along the wall of darkness.
After you guys all get in about 30-40 feet, the darkness slowly starts to fade. And there becomes a eerie calm over the area that you're in. And the darkness eventually just turns into a thick fog. And then nothing at all.
Is this similar to the fog that we saw on Teeth?
Thicker.
Can we go back into the darkness, please?
And then that's when you guys start to hear it. The wind. It starts low. And then it starts to pick up intense. Shimo, you've been a man of the sea for many years. You know the signs of a tsunami.
Oh, fuck.
You see the waves billowing in the distance as the ground vibrates.
Oh shit! Does the water line start to drop drastically?
We'd see the the tide recede drastically. Yeah, if a tsunami was approaching.
Oh shit!
That's
No.
bad. That's real bad.
You have to hurry.
Yes.
High ground! High ground!
Ribsley, you're quite a bit away from the party at this point. You unknowingly took off into the darkness.
Yeah.
You've actually stumbled up onto your old home.
Am I out of breath?
Make a wisdom saving throw.
Making wisdom saving throw. Hold on. Just need to load the character sheet there. No. Bad. Good. There we go. I'm not good at wisdom saves, but I do have a +2. I will use one of my inspiration. Ah, shit, I forgot the left click. Hold on. Oh, well, I don't need to use my inspiration. That's a 21.
Only if that were to succeed.
Damn.
What?
I rolled.
Oh no. It's about to be bad news bears.
As you're blasted with a bright purple energy,
Uh-oh.
all of you see this as Ribsley's head flies off. Ribsley, you take 0 damage.
It's not dark anymore, we can see.
But you are greeted with the most horrific sight of anything you've ever seen. A child.
There's only one thing.
Kill the parasite!
Tumbles over and starts trying to crawl away as fast as he can.
As you all make it up to Ribsley, you notice immediately there's something different about him. He has a beard now.
Oh.
A beard made of purple glittery butterflies.
What?
I looked out that and I look over to where that blast came from.
It was horrible. It was horrible. There's a monster! A monster, I say! And he's just cradling his knees and he's rocking back and forth.
As Ribsley's body is kind of signaling towards the corner of this tower.
Immediately, do I see who's pointing at?
Nope, it's kind of around the corner.
Barnabas hops off a bleeder and starts walking towards that direction.
Same.
You round the corner and you see her. She's playing with a strange stick.
Alex!
Barnabas drops his hammer and just starts running towards her.
Alex!
Hello!
Oh,
He runs down to her and just kind of hugs her.
oh, my sweet baby girl. How have you been?
Look! And she starts like shaking the stick, and you see
walk
the
up.
ocean waves start moving with each move.
Alexandra, no, and I'm gonna reach over and just gently take.
You take this wand from her.
I'm just holding her like this.
What is that thing?
Just look at it. I could tell this is a wand.
You can tell it's a wand. What type of wand, you're not sure.
Just gonna tuck it into Barnabas's bag for a minute. Alexandra, where did you find this?
The man gave it to me.
What man?
It's the old man with the funny hat.
Oh no.
Where are your friends? You went alone.
Oh no.
I told you not to go out alone. Where are your friends?
They went with the man.
Where is he?
Oh my god.
Alex, where is he?
What does Shimo do at the mention of this?
What else do you remember about this man?
He kept playing with cards.
And did he give you a name?
No.
Which way did he go?
He said he wanted to go get some tea.
In the tower.
At the tavern.
And I am just making haste towards the tower. I am leaving you guys behind. I need to go. Kogor,
Wait,
we need to go back now.
Who is this person?
Someone who should not be trifled with.
Wait,
The
did
children
you?
are in danger if they're
Wait,
with him.
Alexandra, did you say cards?
Mm-hmm.
Is Elle here?
No, I
Actually,
stay behind the wall of darkness.
Alexandra, did you take a card from him?
No, he just gave me the stick. Look.
Oh, she tries looking for it.
Do not give her that stick back.
Wait,
Kogor,
Alexandra.
let's go.
we saw a man with magic cards on teeth.
Did you though? That was just me and Nod.
No, you told me about it though, right?
I don't think I did, but you saw that I had a card on me.
Okay, never mind. I don't say it then.
Has has he woken up at this point? Like his head's been dragged across the ground for quite a while.
Ribsley? Yeah.
Not Ribsley. Toomba.
Yeah, Toomba's been awake.
Oh yeah, but you also you saw an evil aura on these cards.
That it's the muted.
Ah, where am I? What happened? Is that a penguin? I am not the penguin, I am an akuk-tuk. Oh, I apologize.
I'm just gonna. I'm gonna kneel down in front of Alexandra. What did we talk about? About playing with magic. You do it with mom or dad.
Kids, they are
No.
quite playful. Where am I? Who else?
And I grab her and I hug her tightly.
Let me get her token on the map. Yes, she has a token.
Ribsley, what is happening?
If anyone wants to know what their daughter looks like, it looks like this.
Aw, that's adorable.
Roll.
I have no idea what's going on. Oh, but the water is rapidly approaching. I point towards the waves that are getting bigger.
Excellent. Wait, that's not excellent.
Oh no, not for everybody else here.
Oh.
You and I will be fine. They will all drown.
I'm going to. Actually, I don't know what this wand does. We need to leave.
I have 700 questions, though.
Make it 3, and we'll call it even.
Shimo just ran back to the tavern to pursue someone who potentially stole the rest of the children. Perhaps we should.
That man's a kidnapper.
Question 1, who is that? And I point at Barnabas. My slipper.
This is my husband.
Question 2, what? Question 3, who is that? And I point at the child.
This is Alexandra. She's our daughter.
Oh. I am Toomba of the Frozen Peaks. Pleasure to meet you, sir.
Can I pet it? You have to ask first.
Yeah.
Can I pet you?
Yes, you may.
He really likes being poked in the belly.
She comes over and she starts poking you in the belly.
No, not the belly.
She giggles.
Right. That's okay.
Perhaps we
Let's get
should make
into it.
haste away from the shore.
Yes.
Tidal waves are no.
Ribsley, roll a perception check.
I will be rolling a perception check. What the fuck is a perception check?
Could I also do that, even though I'm like behind the wall of darkness?
Natural 20!
Yeah, the wall of darkness has faded at this point with the strong winds whipping around.
Okay.
Question 4, did we find a chipper?
You see a snow owl flying in the distance, kind of fighting off this wind.
Okay.
And it kind of gets hit by the wind as it's like flying out of this forest, and it gets submerged in this water.
Oh god! Oh no!
And it drowns horribly.
Oh my god!
What?
Ramsey just starts running towards it.
Holy shit!
It's way out in the ocean. It's a good like half mile.
Oh that
It just looks like it's got caught up in the updraft.
Oh no!
But it looks like this wind is like pulling a lot of like nature out into the water.
Oh
It is
no!
but the way of the world, Ribsley. It is okay.
Alexandra, did you do this storm?
Bernadette. Ribsley stops about a foot away from. Stops about a foot away from the water, and he just freezes, and he starts trembling.
I'll take Alexandra's hand and I'll put it in Barnabas's, and I'll go over to Ribsley. Ribsley.
Hello. I can't keep moving. Why aren't my legs?
She points at your beard and laughs.
Huh?
Ribsley, what's wrong?
I am. My legs are not moving. I'm trying to move forward, but he starts to take steps back. Something about no water.
Shimo, You get to the door of the tavern, you kick it in. At the bar, there is a figure in a long, billowing, dark cloak.
Where are they? Where are the children?
No response.
You are trespassing in my home and on this island. You dare silently sit there as I ask you a question? Get up and get the hell out of my store.
That's no way to greet an old friend.
You are not a friend.
This Patches turns around and looks at you.
Okay, you are. What?
Hey, Shima.
Hi. I thought you were dead. To be honest, this is.
I thought you were dead too. I came here to see Tobias.
Yeah, Tobias isn't here anymore.
What happened to Tobias?
I wish I knew. Are you
Look,
even?
Cleo wrote me and said,
I don't even know if I believe if you're really you.
I don't know if I believe you're really you.
But shit.
Tell me something that only I would know?
Yes, exactly. Well, we could go back and forth, I guess.
You have an illegitimate child that's a fairy.
Not illegitimate. That child is very much ours. Thank you very much.
Well, okay, how two men conceived a child we must discuss.
The power of love, obviously.
And the assistance of a handful of storks.
I run the biggest market this side of WoW.
And I was the aspect of Mar.
Some have said.
Some have. Okay. Well, if you're here, then perhaps you feel it too. That presence.
I do.
You know where he might be. It seems that he's.
I thought it was gone. And only one can exist with the other. So if he's back, that must mean the other one's back too.
Which I'm assuming is bad news for all of us. Can you... Is he still here on the island, or has he... Is he gone?
I'm not sure. Did he leave anything behind?
He gave one of the children a wand, and it's been stirring up quite literally a storm. Tsunami's rushing in, and I... Honestly,
We need that wand.
Yeah. I am guessing they are on their way back. We could meet them halfway if you'd like to go meet these new folks who have just arrived.
I suppose.
Then let us make haste. Time is not on our side.
It's never, hey, let's sit and have tea.
Never is with us, is it? It's always something to do. World to save. People to save.
At least it's, hey, Patches, help. My husband got disintegrated by Beholder this time.
At least I can bring him back myself this time. I've grown a lot, as you know. But, you know, enough with the chit chat. We should really go. Yeah. Right. Kick down the door in the other way and run out of the store.
Roll dexterity check.
Puts the door back on the wall, kicks it down the other way.
Just a straight dex check. Let's hit it.
Yep.
I rolled a 11.
So there's a shopkeeper that was very notable in Wakes of Woe Part 2. The man in the underwear. And he's actually walking into the Copper Cup at this point. And when you kick the door open, you actually just like kick the door into him. And he goes like flying back.
I'm sorry. There's greater things at stake right now. I'll be back to help you.
He just has like
I'll give him a coupon. It's like a free meal and drink.
He has all of his legs and arms are broken. He has a contorted spine.
Patch you right up. It's just a flesh wound.
That man was a veteran.
just puts a band-aid on his forehead. He'll be better.
There. You're okay.
I'll never walk again.
Cure
wounds. She walk away. What is the rest of the party doing at this point?
Ribsley is having a panic attack right now.
I'm trying to get Risley away from the water, but as like I'm trying to pull him back and look over Alexandra. Alexandra, did you have Hooter with you? Where is he? He wasn't at home.
Oh, he's over there!
As you see the trees kind of rumble a little bit.
I'll look over and I'll whistle.
You see this King Kong-sized owlbear poke its head out of the
What
wood.
the fuck?
As someone has clearly used the enlarge spell on this owlbear.
Oh no! And Barnabas just listens like, oh shit. Hooter, stop! Calm down! He just walks up with both his hands up. It's okay!
I turned to Alexandra, put my hands on hips. You were practicing magic on Hooter again?
The one did it!
What?
What?
The one did it!
Miss, we talked about this. You do not practice magic on Hooter.
I thought we were getting that out of your system during our practice. Why are you doing it in your free time? No, Hooter, not the bear. Oh, no.
It just steps on a building.
Question 32. Who is giving out wands? I want one as well.
You should probably get off the beach.
What does Marlena think of all this?
You are muted.
She has no idea. She wasn't involved in any of this people, so she hasn't. She's just kind of just.
Neither am I.
We should hurry back.
Yeah, Barnabas walks over to Hooter and places a hand on his shin, I think, and casts Reduce on him.
I'm gonna roll perception again to see the waves in the distance.
The waves are growing closer. You have about 20 minutes before they make landfall.
Mm-hmm.
Oh dear.
Would I see that from this distance?
Yes, you would.
Okay. I back away slowly, and I make a sprint for it.
Ribley, perhaps we should move.
At this point, if you're looking at Ribsley, his blue eyes have just turned red, and he's just staring at the water.
I will.
Dumbo will walk over. Sorry. You can do things too. Dumbo walks over. Hey, friend. Would you like me to play you a song of my people? I shall do so immediately. Now he pulls out the flute. Hold on. How do you tune a flute? Starts poking at it.
Roll a D100.
What? Who's rolling a D100?
It's me. It's the magic flute.
Oh no,
guys! The wand.
D100.
95.
If the wand was 95. The course of the water and also the enlargement spell, given we have a 100 dice, I think this is all just wild magic.
Yep. Someone just cast Tsunami at maximum level.
We gotta go.
We gotta leave immediately.
I enjoy the way that Shy said 95.
I do not.
95?
Oh dear. What happens?
I wonder who the target of this next effect is going to be.
A piercing note screeches across the sky.
Oh.
louder than the other 2 times that this has been played.
Oh dear.
Who has
Did I do
tinnitus?
something wrong? Boomer's just going to carefully put the flute back into his bag. Perhaps not do that again.
Nothing happens that you notice. I should say nothing appears to happen. Like a Magikarp using Splash.
What was that awful noise? Where am
Definitely was not me. Are you with us?
I've always been. Why am I on the beach?
That is a good question. You were staring at the water.
Water? He just jumps away from the water that was almost about to hit his feet.
He jumps up on Toomba.
He jumps up on you.
Toomba carries him away. Come along now, friend. We have tsunamis to outrun.
Tsunami?
I'm gonna,
Yes.
if you wish a ride, I'm gonna point to Hooter, the owl bear.
Let us ride the mighty beast.
What is that? I see.
I'm gonna bring Ribsley over to the owlbear and set him down. I could attempt to throw you, but you could also climb if you wish.
When am I gonna get the rest of my crowds?
Huh?
When are you gonna get the rest of the crowds?
Shit! Where'd I put them? No, I threw them on the beach! We gotta get back now!
What does those flowers?
I can only get you this one. I'm so sorry.
Those flowers are lost to the beach.
We must save them.
Let us not.
Where's Marlena? She's
actually like going towards the big owl bear.
Burdette will help Marlena up onto Hooter.
Hello, Marlena. How are
Another kitty.
Bleeder just turns his head a full 180 and just stares at you.
Yes, Marlena, I'm quite fond of cats.
Question 33. What is wrong with Marlena?
Emma.
Marlena.
Marlena's fine.
Oh, okay.
Okie dokie. She seems a little less energetic than usual. Question
Mona.
34. What about my
Doesn't
list?
know what's going on.
Did we get any of these things while I was out?
So we've been here for an hour. And the island's already about to sink.
That answers question 35. Thank you.
You're welcome. I suggest a hasty withdrawal.
Yes, perhaps we should.
Right out.
How do we make this thing go forward? Here? Giddy up.
I turn around.
Tumbo, who hasn't even climbed up yet, quickly grabs a hold of the fur and the feathers on the legs. And it starts running.
As the bear starts trotting towards the beach, you quickly pass L.
Hello, L. Bye, L.
Do I grab L?
I was sprinting towards the market district, though.
Yeah, sprinting towards the town. I mean, sorry. No. Right. You pass L.
Toomba holds on with one hand and grabs L and tosses them up to Marlena.
Does L resist?
Actually, she does, because she picks up a stone quickly and just hurls it through one of the buildings with the vendors. And she just dashes right through the fucking window afterwards.
No, I shall resist her resistance. We need L.
I double resist. We're about to fucking sink, and we're not even on a boat.
I counter resist. I guess it'd be a grapple check, huh?
So make opposing strength checks.
So be athletics.
Is my vampire coming out?
Yes. I just figured you should know.
Double checking something real quick. Okay.
I felt it.
Okay, and me? That would be acrobatics, wouldn't it?
I roll athletics, you roll athletics or acrobatics.
Okay.
But I rolled a 9, so you could probably
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't even fucking grab you.
Yeah.
Too small, too sturdy.
L is through a window of an old
Damn.
woodworking shop. And then as soon as this happens, or right after it happens, you are met by Shimo and a woman who looks like this. Do I still have her picture in my library?
Ooh, NPC on my list.
A Shimo and a woman who looks like this.
She is quite pretty.
Not my type.
Everyone is my type.
That is concerning information.
Shut up, Ripsley.
Okay.
Thank you.
You are welcome.
All right. You guys still have that wand, right?
What one?
Who are these people, Shimo?
I am Toomba of the
I just
Frozen
met them
Peaks.
today.
I am Ripsley Wainwright of.
We do not have time for introductions. Where is the wand?
Oh.
Who has it?
I'll slide off of a bleeder and pull the wand out of Barnabas's bag. And
Patches, take the wand. Do your thing. I know you know this better than I do. I'm gonna just leave it in your hands. Come on.
Shame.
Always gets to introduce himself.
It's a perfectly good wand of wonder, too. As she casts Dispel Magic, and there's a large pop.
That's it. I could have done that myself. What?
And why didn't you?
I didn't know how it worked.
Why didn't
I
you?
didn't risk it not working.
It is
You
magic.
utterly useless knave.
This is a little bit different. This is imbued with fiendish magic, and who's all touched this?
Not I.
Child.
myself.
Here. Mm-hmm.
Alex.
Alright, everyone who's touched it needs to come back with me. We have some work to do.
Marlena wants to touch it.
No.
Let us not. No, like, put a flipper on her hand.
Touch.
Have you found any more items
I have a couple molds.
left by this individual?
I know, I don't know this. And Elle's not here. We don't know.
This is a matter of life and death.
I
This individual works directly for the king.
I have been unconscious for an hour and have no idea what is going on.
I have been working to make him not unconscious for an hour.
am not.
Thank you.
Where is that tiny voice coming
Who's
from?
that?
I cannot hear them.
That was me waving at Sim. She said, thank you.
Hello. Thanks for the subscribe.
Oh, that is what that was.
That's me voice acting at the top of my ability, guys.
Like nobody
I
knows
was
who it
like, are you saying something? I can't hear it.
We are not sure of where the rest of the children are. But they might have touched any items that he was handing out.
I mean, the children are with him.
Are you
So
aware?
who is this mystery man?
Look, let's all go back to the copper cup. We'll sit down,
Ah,
figure this out, and we can talk about everything.
I would love a drink. Lead the way, sir. You.
You may call me Shimo.
You may call me Toomba.
I hate to rush things, but you are aware there's a tsunami approaching.
Am I still on the owl?
No, that should be
Yeah,
fine.
I think most of you are still in the owlbear.
I have let go of the owlbear's leg by now. And I'm standing
I'm
next to it.
braiding its feathers.
I did not know you could do that with feathers. I will have to remember that next time I wild shape into a giant vulture.
There you go. They like to look pretty too.
That we do.
Perfect. So let us be on to the Copper Cup.
Righto. And
Tally ho.
check on the
Hour and a half
guy on the
ago.
floor, see how he's doing. If he needs more healing, I'll cast another cure wounds just in case.
Question. question for the storyteller. Have we noticed people on the way here?
There's quite a few people battening down hatches and stuff, but the winds do seem to be dying down a little bit ever since the magic has been cast on the wand. However, they are still there, still residual.
They're scared of our giant owl bear.
But an owl bear is not common in town of this size.
An enlarged owlbear?
It seems enlarged has been cast on this owlbear a few times. This owlbear is currently about the size of an adult dragon. That you were all,
The people don't care. I guess
it was about the size of a Tarrasque when you first found it.
What?
So it's still.
I cast reduce on it. Don't worry.
Yeah, it's still actively shrinking. But yeah.
What are you doing over there?
Talking to the owlbear.
A child with a wand, a child with a wand of wonder can do amazing things.
Ah, children.
I'm just holding her tightly against myself as we're following Shimo.
I was once a child, you know.
Some advice. I recommend being ready for it.
Can I just make the owlbear follow? Was it Shima? Is that the name? Like I'm still riding it, but I wanted to follow to the tavern.
Hooter's just.
I'll say you guys all head to the Copper Cup, except for L, which we'll address L in a moment.
Once Hooter gets back down to large size, he just starts playing with Bleeder.
Yep. You guys can get Hooter to back down to large size in your way there, and there are stables outside the Copper Cup as well. Go ahead and put your tokens on the map of where they are. There is a turtle and a bow tie behind the bar.
Nice.
As soon as Toomba enters the bar, bartender, I require your strongest and largest drink immediately.
Oh dear.
Charles, now these are guests.
Oh dear.
We'll treat them with utmost respect.
Yes, sir.
Very good.
Good afternoon, Charles.
Whatever we have, the strongest on tap.
And then we'll also put this little guy right here.
That guy.
What?
Whose man's?
That's Shimo.
Oh crap! It's your boy, the old pixeler. Oh goddamn!
That is the Wakes of Will Part 1 art the tokens.
They're cool, honestly.
What is L doing?
Well, I was headed to like the weapon shop that I peered through earlier, but I mean somehow I ended up in the woodworking shop. That seems a little odd.
You just busted through the first window you saw, so it was the woodworker shop. Are you gonna break into the weapon shop?
Well, yeah, that was the intention.
Okay. Yeah, I'll say that you do kind of get out. Let's take it along like the door and try to sneak out through the front door of this place.
Okay, sure.
Harry Potter style.
I got a fancy hat.
some nice leather mittens.
Mm. And I take another pebble and just hurl it through another window and jump inside.
Fucking rioting. Earliest sign of natural disaster. Just start fucking rioting.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can fucking bust it. What are you looking for?
Okay, I get inside, I take my backpack off, and I just dump like 12 lances on the ground all over the floor. And I immediately just run around like I'm in a hurry. I'm thinking I'm about to die, so I'm just looking for any magic items, anything that looks like special. I sniff it out. Or I grab a pistol. Maybe two. Definitely two, if I can find them.
Yeah, you can definitely find some flintlocks.
Okay.
Some palm pistols.
And I just take a handful of like magic items, or well, what I perceive as magic items, without even knowing it.
Yeah, there's a pair of glasses that look magical.
Okay. Yeah, stuff it in my backpack.
And, there's an item that's kind of like a wind chime that's magical.
Okay. Any last items? Maybe a weapon. Just any weapon.
There's quite a few weapons all around.
Yeah.
There's a shield.
Okay, anything special about the shield?
Not that you can discern.
Okay, but it's medium size, right? I want to fit it into my backpack.
It's like a buckler sized.
That's small.
Okay, fine, I'll take it. And once I have that, I'll just jump back out of the window and start running for the ship.
Cool. So booking it towards the ship?
Yep.
Not the tavern?
Nope. I still think I'm about to die, so I'm heading to the fucking ship.
Hell doesn't know we're at the tavern. Probably.
I see that rat. I'm putting it down.
Down where?
Inside the tavern, let me put on our ambiance. We have a small crowd inside.
Look at this man over here. He's sitting on the chair wrong.
We have some rain on the roof.
Could we potentially find a table for all of us? Because I must look around.
As you look around, you notice next to the fireplace, Rimsley's already taken.
Some chairs.
Rimsley's already taken post on a table, surrounded by a bunch of patrons, and he's about to start playing some music. With his disguise, of course, he has made himself look like the elf again.
The doors blowing in the wind at the copper cup. That's the tavern keeper who's arguing with somebody. People are getting ale poured. People are throwing coins.
I don't know what I am drinking. I just asked for the strongest thing they had.
I recommend against that. It tends to put people down.
It is too late. You start drinking again.
Oh boy.
Already started drinking.
Marlena thinks he has enough insulation to take care of them.
Okay. I am good.
Patches, do you want to use the room in the back to
Room in the back of some peasant?
What would you rather?
I've got a lab here, Shimo. Do you not remember?
That is true. That is true.
Tata treated me well, unlike the current management. She walks into the back and pulls a lever, and a small staircase forms as she cascades down.
I should warn you, I forgot that room existed, so it's probably pretty dusty.
Yeah, fuck you.
Yeah, as if that was my fault. No, a lot of things have not been on my mind, given everything that's happened, but alright, fuck me. Good to see you again. Twat.
I'm assuming we're following him?
Yeah, you're following Patches. I almost said Peaches. Patches.
Peaches.
No!
Stop!
Actually, when you say that, the door blows open.
Oh no.
Bowser walks in.
Yeah.
And inside walks in a very soggy Tegan, as the rain has been battering down on her.
Hello, Tegan.
Oh, dares interrupt my performance! Oh,
it is me, Toonba.
So,
Remember from the ship?
I have news. As she pushes her way across the bar, past the sleeping patrons, and through the wait staff. Not's with Cleo and my father. He's gonna be sick for a while.
Who is Cleo?
Tegan.
Who's not?
What happened? What do you mean? What's going on with your dad? And your mom?
Hi! Uncle Shimo.
Child, take a seat. It's okay. What can I get you?
The one that you guys used to talk about, Dr. Knott, he's alive. And he's really, really sick. He's with my mom right now. These people found him.
I feel like I'm missing some crucial information here.
I am. You know, normally I would say I wouldn't believe you, but a lot of things have happened today that have changed my worldview a little bit.
Is your doctor not supposed to be dead?
She calls you over, Shimo, and she whispers something in your ear, and they both kind of look at Marlena in hushed tones, and then they kind of pull back.
Where are they sitting? Behind me?
I think they're behind the bar.
Mm-hmm.
Like Toomba's watching this, looks at them, looks up at Marlena.
I'm guessing marriage?
Okay, alright. This is a lot. Yeah.
Toomba, give me some of that drink.
What hell of a day!
Yeah,
You are.
that is suffice to say. How about you tell me a little bit more about what's going on? Let's all have a seat together. Let's enjoy some dinner. It's been a rough day.
Ooh.
And let's get acquainted. We'll start from the beginning. Just tell me everything. Yeah. You don't have to worry about paying, by the way. Drinks are on me.
That's what I like to hear.
I'm sorry. I really don't mean to interrupt anything. There seems like a reunion of sorts, but we were just told that children and my daughter have touched something not good.
Yes.
And I'm a little concerned about that.
Yes, you should be going with Patches. She's in the back. You'll see the staircase leading downstairs. You can follow her.
Barnabas will begin walking down.
I'd go with him.
Has anyone else touched that wand? We're certain that it's just only been those two. Right, Barney?
Well, Barnabas has been gone. He's stormed off.
So Barnabas, Alex, and Bernadette all go downstairs into Patches' laboratory.
Charles, be sure to bring them some food and something to drink as well.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Charles.
As you head downstairs, the walls are laden with cobwebs that have long since expired. The swirling staircase goes down almost forever until you reach a bottom. And then there you see it, pits and vats of various liquids, bubbles and brews, piles of bones, whole ribsleys almost. Bernadette. You see crystal balls and mirrors lining the walls. Various magical items and trinkets, wands and staffs of all accord. Obvious necromancy is done here.
I'm gonna take.
Barnabas instinctively picks up Alex.
And I'm gonna look over at Alex and put a hand on her shoulder. Remember, no touching, okay? No
means it.
touching. I will teach you this later.
Wait, what?
You have magic, I have magic. Now I have access to my magic.
But not this.
He points towards one of the corpses on the table.
What's wrong with it?
It's next to a bundle of shrunken heads hanging on the wall.
It's a little unsanitary, don't you think?
Well, that is a waste of resources, as I point to the shrunken heads.
Just let's deal with the present problem.
We have names! The shrunken heads say.
Okay, then.
Fascinating. And Brenda starts to walk over, like, no, focus. Go back over. You're a necromancer, then.
I've been called a necromancer. Yes, I'm Patches. I run the black markets of WoW. I'm known as a lot of things, a shadow broker of sorts. I'm very good friends with Shimo. And not.
And how do you know not?
It's complicated.
That's her. Okay.
Well, considering he didn't have a memory a month ago.
No, see, I am a very good necromancer. But I am not perfect.
You shoved. He was dead.
He was worse than dead.
You made him into a metal doll.
I retrieved what I could. I wish to bring him back to his former glory, but I need help. Retrieving what's left of him requires resources and efforts that I cannot do alone. I wish to communicate with him, but I fear he will be afraid of me.
You can put souls back in bodies.
I thought I could. But something happened with Knots. It split. He merged with something similar to what Shimo did. And it took something from him. The king holds Knots' soul. The king does not hold Shimo's soul.
More I hear about this king, the less I think he's a good person.
He is the closest thing WoW has to a god.
It's a bit arrogant.
It's true. Shimo bound with something almost a millennia ago. That's why he's still alive.
Oh.
He made himself immortal. But the king removed it from him. It's what caused all that nasty scarring on him. Nott did the same thing. But when the king removed it from Nott, it obliterated him. It ripped him and eviscerated him, ripped him apart. When I recovered Nott, what was left of Nott, his memories were fractured. The order overpowered me. I didn't have time to work with him. I don't know why he's holding his soul. Nott knows something.
He had an interest in the disease that the order was creating and spreading among its populace.
He was a very acclaimed doctor in his lifetime. He helped a lot of people.
And you need help putting him back together.
Yes. It's going to require more than just you, though. You're going to need to be more than just yourself for what I need help with.
Well, I'm assuming you would need more than just myself, but a group.
Yes.
I do not.
Let me see your hands.
As I take my hands, I hold them up and I look at her for a second. If I help you, then you have to help me put something back together.
Of course.
I'll give her my hands.
Are you sure? We don't know nothing about this woman.
She's a doll maker.
She grabs Alexis's hand. Alexandra's hand, I apologize. Got the name wrong. And she casts Remove Curse at 9th level.
Holy fuck!
Big girl.
What'd you do?
Do I feel like how powerful that spell was?
Can you gather your party?
I'll just look up and I'll cast message on Ribsley and ask him to bring everyone down.
Have Shimo join you.
Also, I'll try to do like a.
Oh.
First taste.
But I was ready to sing a song.
You kind of see.
Do not
Timo
speak to
and-
your captain that way, skeleton.
You're under
You
the
kinda
goddamn boat. Where's the
see
goddamn boat?
Timu and Marlena kind of just like already kind of like swaying on the bar stools.
Yay!
Come on. Up, up, up. Let's go.
Marlena says she says go. She says,
Don't make me
go.
drag you. Come on. Boss,
Thank
leave
you,
me
really
alone.
drank
Mr.
before.
Brandy. You're a fine girl.
Does anyone go collect L?
What a good wife you would be.
No.
Pumbaa's singing
Do we
as he's
know
getting
where
dragged
Ella
away.
is?
I don't know where Hell is.
Would anyone make an attempt to go find L?
Marlena's gonna go get the owl guide, and we're gonna go get the owl because we
Can
can still
somebody
fly.
who is sober go with
Yes,
the
go
drunk fish?
go fetch the rat, Marlena. We need
No.
her.
Ah.
We
Okay.
need her.
I'll respond to the message.
It's going to be a minute. We're looking for the rat.
I'll send Min out to try to find her.
I mean, that's good smelling, so it could probably figure me out, yeah.
Yeah.
Marlena jumps off her bar stool, and then she goes, "I gotta do it," and I just go back on the bar stool again.
Oh!
Just a such a yell.
Oh.
Oh,
I'll send it now to go find Elle and bring her back.
Shimo, out of character, be ready to do some monologuing.
L, if you don't
Got
show up,
something
I'm
to
gonna
make you
give you an
say.
L.
I'm kind of curious to see how this goes. I don't know if I want to tell you just yet, but we'll
Get
see
the
how things go, and then not in the moment.
yeah,
I don't
be-
know if you've seen it.
Be ready to do some monologuing, Shimo.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out here, you stupid rodent!
Yeah, what she said. He
I'm
said.
going.
What are you? Are you a?
Um,
What are your pronouns? Skeleton, Ridley.
You're
does
penguin.
does L go with the screaming Skelly Belly?
Well, who finds me first?
Fuck is that?
I'll say the kitten finds you first.
Oh.
Min the kitten.
Okay. I guess I'm being lured out and like peer over the boat and like towards the sea. Still not sure what's happening, but
The sea at this point is calmed.
I don't know if that's fake or not, and I'm still like paranoid.
You see, have you ever seen a judgy cat?
No, I don't think I have.
Have you ever seen a cat
All
with
cats are
resting
judgy.
bitch face?
Maybe yes.
Mitten has a resting
you-
bitch face.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen a cat?
Yes.
Have you ever seen?
Just a cat.
Yes,
Just a
yes,
cat.
to all of that, yes.
There's
Have you ever?
Have you ever?
Sometimes.
Wow.
Wow.
I do have a couple of things, yes.
yeah, you
That
see
sounds like a trying to be a sexy cat.
Mitten's just like no.
yeah, she's just sitting on the edge of the ship, like the tail just lashing, and you can clear like she has one of those very expressive cat faces, and she's just sitting there glaring at you with the tail like lashing behind her, and as soon as you see her, she kind of just turns, looks over her shoulder at you, and like jumps down onto the gangplank.
Okay.
The first cat to clear her throat.
Okay, fine.
Meow.
When I went to the ship on my own, I would have dumped the contents of my theft into
Contraband.
yes, into Knott's armor, and then I would have gone with only the flintlock pistons that I stole.
Perfect. You get back there. Does everyone cool going over a few minutes?
Yeah.
Cool.
Always.
Maybe a few.
How
Just-
many minutes? Because I have
Just,
to go.
just a few.
Okay.
We're just gonna do Shimo's monologue and then we're gonna wrap up.
Wait.
Monologue.
I'll say while we're waiting for Elle, if everyone else comes down, I'm basically gonna tell them everything that we just learned to bring everyone else up to speed.
Yep. You learn essentially. Patches is a level 20 necromancer.
Oh, Patches would get along so well with Aldrich Blackburn.
You learn she's very powerful.
Okay.
Oh, is she demigod? Is she a demi powered? Out of curiosity.
She's very powerful.
That was a yes, but it also wasn't a no. So I'm curious.
Marlena's down there just chugging water.
You guys are all gathered around. She has a staff. It's got a green orb at the top of it. It kind of looks like a spider's egg. The spider's claws around it.
Marlena likes your pretty stick.
Thank
Hey,
you.
yo.
My
Prefix.
bottle is empty.
I go reach.
Shimo, after everyone gathers. Shimo. And she kind of taps as you guys are all surrounding this cauldron, and memories start to visualize inside this cauldron. Tell them the story of old.
I do like a story.
Oh shit!
You can find this in the WoWor inside Discord if you do not remember it verbatim. It's beaten in your head, but
I'll take Alexandra, just like pull her into my lap. Now
Grizzly
listen,
just
all right?
starts. Oh yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, okay. Grizzly just starts slowly plucking the strings to create some ambiance.
I actually have
Goomba lays on his stomach.
some
His
bard
little flippers kicking
I
in the
want
air.
to be able to see your faces while I'm reading this, so hold on. Let me move this to the side. All right.
Jimo, can you turn up a little tiny again?
Yep. Give me 1 second. It's probably my mic.
That's better. That's better.
One
They're
sec.
automatically better.
I'm just
Once
not
you're
talking
done,
loud enough.
Shimo.
I want to hear it.
Yeah.
Back
absolutely.
away, Ridley.
Shimo, once you're done, tell them who you are and what you've done.
All right
Oh
then.
no, Dad.
You see, folks, this will take a bit of time. So a long time ago, the land was controlled by an order called the Will of the Gods. Giant winged reptilian creatures that we know as dragons. Now, there were 4 dragons that ruled. We had Zar, the celestial drake of the south. We had Lar, the crystal drake of the north. Mar, the forest drake of the east. And Ar, the essence drake of the west. Along with the elder drakes, many demi-drakes served with them, keeping peace and stability in their respective domains, each serving as a messenger for a god and being imbued with a fraction of that god's powers. Many civilizations served these rulers, providing services and offerings to them, and in turn, the order provided fruitful seasons for crops and hunting. People served and lived peaceful lives. Well, almost everyone. There was one man who was never quite satisfied. One man who hated dragons, seeing them as disgusting slavers taking the mortals as jokes and free workers for little gain. This man's name was Zeth, a king of the Western Hemisphere. Now, Zeth was a fair and honest king who loved his subjects dearly and always put them first. His wife, Queen Lena, bore 3 children, twin boys, Arkan and Blaine, and a daughter, Zamra. Now, King Zeth held the biggest kingdom that, held its place among the wakes of woe, but his crops would not turn as fruitful as the other regions. Enraged and upset, the king made a deal with the devil. The devil informed him that in exchange for eternal life and great power, to be the strongest and most ruthless ruler of all, even stronger than the dragons, he would need to travel to a desert and destroy a shrine of unity.
When he says devil, you see a picture of the wand form inside the cauldron.
Yep, there he is. That's our guy. Where was I? Ah, yes. The king left at night with his troops and children, leaving the queen behind to rule. They traveled for 200 days and 200 nights in the desert. Thousands died throughout the travels, and when they finally climbed up the peak, they found the Shrine of Order. And once the shrine, the guardian protecting it tried to bargain, but the devil's influence was much too strong, and the guardian was overpowered. With the shrine destroyed, its gems scattered across the land, the king and their princes and their princess gathered said gems, each receiving a powerful boon. Arkan received a stone of despair, Blaine received the stone of hope, Zamra received the stone of desire, and Zeth received the stone of creation. Apart, the stones hold an intense power, but together it is power beyond imagination. Now, with the shrine destroyed, the dragons lost their connection to the gods, and the world as we knew it fell into turmoil. Nations rose, attacking the drakes and slaying them, and the world inevitably began to fall apart, with the seas rising and flooding, and as we see it now, just all that remains are these small vestiges of islands, where what is left of humanity, rather, has taken home. Now, the world was split into 3, with the North wanting to keep its traditions and establishing order. The South was set on revenge and vengeance, and the West set to maintain control. As for the king, well, deals with the devil are often misleading. It is said that the demon gave the king what he wanted, a kingdom to rule, but at the bottom of the sea. As of right now, not much is really known about the others. It's presumed that they are dead, most likely during the rebellion against the Drakes, among other catastrophic events that could have occurred. Now, Blaine, our young prince, always regretted his actions that day and everything that followed. And it's believed that his remorse disgusted his own brother, and he was struck down. This sent ripples throughout the world, setting it into an endless night for 200 days, much like we are experiencing now. And every 700 years, the endless nights fall for another 300 days, with restless storms forming at random as a result of said betrayal between brothers. Now, the prince was quoted saying that they must reconcile, that he must make amends with his brother, but that was before he met his brother's blade. Now, there are other legends that have been foretold, speaking about those who have gained hold of these gems, being able to restore order to our world. And some say they were all destroyed in the chaos of the aftermath of those wars. But, what's to say? No one truly knows.
And do they truly know, Shimo?
We know a little bit more than we did. I, for a short time, was bonded with Mar, the Great Drake of the East, and other members of my crew were bonded with other drakes. I believe the Doctor was bonded with I don't recall if it was the Shadow Drake. But my memory is not serving me too well. I am very old and forgetful.
He was bonded with a demi-drake named R. The Drake of the underworld.
Don't feel too bad. I'm very young and forgetful.
I have a question.
Yes.
How old are you?
That is a rude question. Shame on you.
I am curious. I am
I am
Shima
closing in
was-
on 200 years now.
Holy shit!
Shima was born 1500 years ago.
Holy shitter!
Okay, I am older than I thought.
No.
You're only as old as you feel.
You are only 200. You were disposed for a little while, Shima.
What?
I do not understand.
It's okay.
No, I don't think it is. I think you have some explaining to do.
We can talk about it later.
Right. Yes. This will be a very long conversation, I feel. 1200 years is a lot of time.
And how recently have you been aware of yourself? Have you been not dead for 200 years, or have you been reawakened recently?
That is a little bit harder to say. The last thing I remember of my crew is we were traveling to the Shadow Isles in search of the next gemstone, but
Do you remember who was going to hold that gemstone?
it should have been not. No? I believe he was still incomplete, or I don't know. I genuinely cannot recall. Who was it supposed to go to?
It was supposed to go to Marlin.
Didn't Marlin already bond with the Chaos Gem? Am I mistaken?
The Shadow Isles held the Chaos Gem.
Right. Okay. So I guess we did not complete that.
Marlin
Mistake.
lost himself on the Shadow Isles. So did you, Shima.
Then why don't I remember it?
That's why.
Barnabas leans
Then what
down.
of the 50 years where I was held captive by the Order? Tortured, restrained.
We
alone?
were not successful in retrieving Thrash's gem, but the king was. Once he did, he retrieved you. Once he retrieved you, he retrieved Ma.
And that would explain the hole in my chest.
And your missing appendages.
Mm-hmm.
I was wondering about that. I did not want to be rude.
But you gained your eyesight back. Do you care to tell these fine sailors how that was achieved? Shima was born blind, friends.
Through an act of mercy, I acted upon someone who had wronged me. I was given an opportunity to...
By...
Ah!
Who gave you your eyesight back?
Was it not?
I don't think that was the name, but I believe it was the Queen of the Dragons, or it was
No, it was Alistair.
It was Alistair. Yep.
I was
Okay, it was
wrong.
one or the other.
To care to warn these people about making deals.
Mm-hmm.
Who is Alistair?
Alistair is the man with the cards, or as Alexa so eloquently put it, the man with the funny hat.
Oh, like the card that I got from wait, was it L?
What?
What?
Oh,
What kind of a card was
It
it?
gave me
dare I
this
ask?
this cool little flute, and he Pulls out the flute. It looks like a shell that's been made into an ocarina. It's got some elvish
And
writing
that
on it.
formed out of the card?
Yes.
And
He's used
where
it
is-
quite a few times.
And who is L? I don't think I see them amongst.
We all just point towards the white rat.
Ah,
Just
all
look that
right.
one.
You're new here. Hi, I'm Shimo.
Okay, I'm just back suddenly.
Perhaps you
We're,
can
uh,
tell me
Wait,
what this
We
thing
waited
does.
for you to come
I
back for having this conversation.
drug you back.
Where did you get the shell, the card, and the shell?
The shell
How-
came from the card.
And the card came from the island. And the island came from the sea.
It's true.
I'm sorry, I think I
wanted
went a
to
little
keep
too
going.
far back. I think I went a little too far back.
Patches, do you want to take a look at that and maybe catch a little?
I'll need to do some digging. This
How many-
is
How many times have we
complicated.
blown into it? Tumba? Is it like 3 times now? 4 times?
all of
leave
you
that flute with
will
us for a
need
moment?
to stay here on the island for a few nights. Get comfortable. I hope you have somewhere to stay.
If you don't, you're always welcome to rest here. I can find some bookings for you if needed.
I have lodging that we can make room for 3 people. You're welcome to stay in our home.
That is awfully kind of you.
Kumba stands up and sways a little. I appreciate the hospitality, and I would be glad to work off any debts that I accrue while I am here.
Child, the debts you will accrue, you will be paying over your lifetime, but not to me. That will be the service to the world.
Sounds quite ominous. I am excited.
I don't think that was a thing to be excited about. But on the bright side, I'll be right there with you, Fred.
Yes. No, pat him on the back like a little too hard.
And then my back just splits open. I fall down.
And that is where we're ending tonight's session. Congratulations
Yeah!
on hitting level 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, baby!
So close.